Hello there, my name's Lee Solomon. I'm one of the owners at Lilies Funeral Directors. The last video that I did was going through prepayment plans, what they are, who should take them out, how they work. It was a basic overview of prepayment plans. This video I'm going to quickly run through the actual plan itself and how we fill it out. And then I'm also going to talk about our funeral wishes list as well, just which adds a bit more value to our prepayment plans. So very quickly, the application form, we put our funeral director's details here, plan holder's details, the next of kin, the funeral preference, so if it's burial, cremation, where you want the service, the cemetery or crematorium which you want to use as well, and then also if you don't want to be buried and you've already bought a burial plot, then you need to put down the burial plot details there. If you haven't bought one but you buy one at a later date, make sure you phone them up, get in touch with us, and then we'll update the burial plot details for you so it's all in the same place for when the time comes and the plan needs to be redeemed. At the bottom you've got funeral preferences, so that could be any personal requirements that you want to add there. On the inside, there's 4 different sections, 4 different plans. You pick the plan that you want, so if you want a hearse only, then you can either pick the first plan or the second plan. If you want a hearse and 1, you pick the third plan, and then the 4th plan is a hearse and 2 limousines. Prices obviously go up. First plan is the cheapest, 4th is the most expensive, and that's because obviously you get a lot more in that plan as well. If you go on to the Safe Hands website, the plan prices are a little bit more expensive than what we charge. We're about £100 cheaper. That's because we can offer a local price where they offer their national prices, and at the moment we're also doing £50 off. So if you go onto our website, prepaid funeral plans, look at the different packages, and then you can see the price, take another £50 off, and that's what we're doing them for at the moment. In here you pick the plan that you want. We'll put down, we'll itemise the prices so you know exactly what you're paying for each item, and then we'll put the total price at the end as well. So the total price will be prices on our website minus £50. Very, very straightforward, really easy to fill out, very clear. Then on the back of the plan, it's how you're going to be paying for the funeral plan. So if you want to pay in full, you've got all the details there. If you want to pay by monthly, you can pay up to 2 years interest free. Anything after 2 years you'll then start paying interest on, but we can sit down and work out the most affordable way for you to pay for the plan. We'll mark down, if you are paying monthly, we set up a direct debit. We'll put down the date the direct debit is taken out and the exact amount that's going to be coming out each month. We'll put down here the price details, you sign it, we send it off. It's that straightforward. To add more value to the prepayment plan, we do a funeral wishes list. So on here we go into a bit more detail than what they're doing there for the funeral service. So if you want to, if there's a certain theme, for instance, or if you want everyone wearing a certain colour clothing, there might be a special song that you want, or special hymns or special songs that might mean something to you. It might be a special song between you and a loved one that you might have lost, or it might be a special memory that you want to share. All those details, absolutely anything, can be put down on these funeral wishes form, and you can share these with your loved one, or you don't have to if you don't want to. But so what we do is we put this funeral wishes form in with the funeral plan. We keep a copy of that, so when the time comes and the plan's redeemed, not only the financial burden is taken away from your next of kin or your children, whoever it is, but also the stress of the arrangement is taken away from them as well. So they can, when someone's grieving, bereavement, everyone can act different. Some people might not cope as well as others, so having the arrangements sorted as well as the financials sorted for the funeral, it takes a massive weight off their shoulders. So it's a brilliant way to prepare for the future. We also suggest, if you haven't got a will, to get a will as well, and we put a copy of the will with this and then you put a copy of your plan details and your funeral wishes as well with the will. So when the time comes, all of the important documents are all together, and it just makes the process for your next of kin a lot more straightforward and easier. And that's what we try to do here, just make a very difficult time that little bit easier. And if we do that, then we've done our job. But we're here for families 24/7. If you've got any questions or anything about the plans, about the funeral wishes, about anything, just give us a call. There's myself or Nathan here available for you. So whenever you phone up, you'll be speaking to a business owner, and we really care about our business and serving the families that we care for. So please give us a call. If there's anything at all, just let us know, and we'll be happy to help. My name's Lee Solomon, Lilies Funeral Directors. Thank you ever so much for listening.